Hey there, and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host, Douglas Larlam, and whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We are happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. There's always 1. Wait for the 45 seconds. Everybody can see your answer. And 3, if you're watching on Twitch, wait till about 10 seconds to write your answer. That lines up with us live. Just so you get 35 seconds to answer, unfortunately. Tonight there are 30 questions, 1 point each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points, except tonight it's actually going to be kind of 2 10-point questions, so possible 20 points on the final question. Obviously, always some possible bonus points sprinkled in, and tonight it's all WAYLA in honor of Cyrus coming back. It's all WAYLA. Let's play Trivia Ronin. Question 1. What kind of bird is this? I'm not just looking for the 3-letter word, but in fact, what kind? 45 seconds on the clock. Go ahead and write it down. Jesse, if you don't have a pen and paper, you're going to want one. Remember there was that movie? It was animated, and there was like, good job, Harry. Just so you know, Harry wrote owl, and then he wrote 3 exclamation points. Correction, 2 exclamation points. So, is that Sethron? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Show 'em. We've got snow owl, snowy owl, snow owl, white spotted owl, barn owl is what we were looking for. That there is one barn-ass owl. Question, oh, hold on, I gotta go to the single screen if we're doing WAYLA. I forgot the whole process. Question 2. Who's this purple dinosaur? Keith, you feel good about this one? You will get extra points by having known the theme, but you don't get to point it out for extra points, no. But good on you, and also it's going to switch around. It's not going to be 30 straight questions of one theme, I promise you that. You'll have to be pliable. 10 seconds. And Julian, I always like your little interruptions. 3, 2, 1. Let's see them. Yep. Yes. Yep, that is Tom Selleck. Who are these 2 characters? We're looking for both characters for 1 point each. Both characters. 45 seconds on the clock. 1 point each. I need both characters' first and last name. Alex, you haven't given me the bird yet. I feel like you have too much. I didn't think you were going to know this, and I thought for sure I'd get the bird for this one. So. Oh, you need to know, Alex truly loves throwing a middle finger up whenever she doesn't like. There she is. She loves hating my questions, and we love that about her. 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1 point each, first and last name. Barnaby question mark? That's not going to get it. We were looking for Andy Griffith and Barney Fife. Barney Gumble. Close, yet not close enough. Gilligan Ellen. Bravo. Nope, we were looking for Andy Griffith and Barney Fife. That was worth 2 if you got both. 1 if you only got 1 of them. And let's all, hey, a half point for Cyrus and his background. Bravo for President background. Who's this? That's it. Who's this? I was going to ask, he's a 4-time what? And if you want to say that, I'll give you a third of a point. I actually don't know the answer, so now I'm looking it up, and you're probably going to just be able to tell me whatever you think and get it. 1 second, let's see it. 4-time, not strongman, not bodybuilder. We were looking for Mr. Olympia, aka Mr. Olympia, 4-time Mr. Olympia, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, so up to 1.3333 continuous. Okay, well then I'm wrong, but give yourself a third of a point, because I don't know, I didn't get a chance to look it up right before that. Maybe it's Mr. Universe he was 4-time, but I thought he was 4-time Mr. Olympia, and I could be wrong. But if you argue, you'll get a third of a point from me. That's almost universal. This is Arnel Pineda. Who's he the lead singer of? Jasper, your thumbs up on this, right? You're definitely my horse on that one. Jasper, when this is all said and done, you want to sing a little for an extra point? Okay, well, that's on you, man. 8-time Mr. Olympia, I'm finding out. You can give yourself the point, but we'll know. That's right. Yeah, had he stopped, he would have only been a 4-time Mr. Olympia, but he kept going, and we can all learn a lesson. Arnel Pineda, let's see it, 3, 2, 1. We got the Beatles, we got No Clue, we got Arnel and the Pinedas. Menudo, One Direction, no. To the rest of you who put Journey, we were looking for Journey. Does anybody want to sing a solid Journey for a point? Yeah, there it is. Yep. All right, I'm giving you a point. Pud's always looking for the extra point. Not at all. Probably her choice. That's a good point. She came in second and embarrassed. 1 point for each of these actors. This is Journey to the Center of the Earth, but not, because it's like Journey, Secret Island, something. But 1 point for each of these actors you can name. Okay, not out loud. You're muted. Now you're muted, and you can say stuff out loud. Way to say the hard one out loud with yourself unmuted, Pud. We're taking away that point. That extra point you just got, you weren't muted, and you were just like, I just muted you. You're awful. You're so drunk, you're awful, and you'll still probably win. This is, I believe, Journey to the Center of the Earth 2, Secret of Views. Wow, not. Jesus, you're bad. Let's see him. Yeah. Yep, PETA from Hunger. Yep. We got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yeah. Okay, so it's Josh Hutcherson, Vanessa Hudgens, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Luis Guzman. Give yourself a point for each one of those. What are we on right now? I don't have numbers this whole night. So does anybody know? Like that's 7. So we're coming up on 8. No, it'll be 7 coming. Cool. This is Homeward Bound. How does the title of Homeward Bound end? Homeward Bound, what? Does anybody remember the name of this movie? Yep. Yep. You, Chris, I'm genuinely not worried about whether or not you're going to sneak in, so go ahead. You get it, man. Whatever you're doing, just take it. That's not nice. I know. I can read lips, Julia. You can write that if you like. That's okay. You might be drunk, and you might have also just said the answer out loud to everybody, but Twitch is gonna be curious. It's okay. Let's see it. A Dog's Way Home. At least somebody stuck with it. Lost in San Francisco. It is The Incredible Journey. The Incredible Journey. We've had 3 straight Journey questions in a row if nobody was paying attention. Who's this? Who is this? Anybody? Does anybody thumbs up immediately know this? Okay. Okay. Lynn, I'm going to give you 2 points if you get this, but don't write it yet. Sarah, I thought you'd be good at this one. No? Three, two, one. What do we got? Yeah. Good job. Yep. The Rick and Morty writer. Yes. We were looking for Justin Roiland of Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland, Rick and Morty fame. Justin Roiland. 2 points for Lynn on that one. Oh, another. We'll get to the story. We get breaks coming. What planet is this? What planet is this? Youngblood, if you like, you can write An Incredible Journey again. But instead you said the answer to 20 other people. Good work. Well done. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? That is not Neptune, but in fact a weird-looking Jupiter. That is the North Pole of Jupiter and the side of it. Okay, is that 10? No, one more? Uno más? See. And what movie is this? An extra half point if you saw this movie. Okay, Sarah, you saw it twice. I'm giving you a full point extra for having seen it twice. But also, I'm giving you half of my respect. Only half. Jesse, big fan? Okay. So you could buy all the copies. You can't buy all the copies in a movie theater. You gotta wait for it to come to the store. That's a really good point. I've only known the poor life, Prez. Yeah, it's like $100 or something ridiculous. Yeah, of course not. You can't do anything for $100 in LA. Yes. That is the thumbs up award goes to Cyrus tonight. All right, that's time. Let's see it. Maze Runner, no. Jupiter Rising, no. But also Jupiter Ascending, yeah. We all ready for round 2? We thumbs up. Everybody having a good time? Energy up? You drink you downed a Monster Energy in the break. All right, that was as relatable as I'm gonna get. Question 1 of round 2. Who's that? 45 seconds on the clock. What musician is that? How about that? It might not help at all, but at least you'll know it's a musician. Jasper, no? Wow. My absolute favorite voice in rock history. I was gonna ask if anybody wanted to sing another song. So if you're gonna be in it, get ready. You got 10 seconds. I can't believe, is nobody gonna get this? I feel like Cyrus has it. 3, 2, 1. He's got the confidence of a Cyrus. Let's see it. Rob Zombie, no. Frank Zappa, no. Alice Cooper, no. Yo-Yo Ma, no. Weird Al, no. Robert Plant, no. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on Joe Cocker? The answer is Joe Cocker. Yeah. Well, next time I'll put up that exact person. Charles Manson's not a bad guess. I almost did a bunch of people who look exactly like Charles Manson. That might be something in the future, so be aware. What kind of bird is this? One word will be fine. Unlike the barn owl, I don't need specifics. What was that, Cyrus? I apologize, man. That's on me. Well, none of them ever sang the song from Officer and a Gentleman, so... Well, I mean, Joe Cocker did. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Yeah. Parrot, no. Actually, I can't say for sure that parrot doesn't work. I don't think it does. But cockatoo is what I was looking for. Cockatoo. What kind of bird is this? One word will do. $27 seconds. Did anybody get it with the hint, or did they? Does anybody just not know it? Thumbs up if you just don't know. Okay. 10 fingers up. 10 fingers, 10 toes. Four, 3, 2, 1. Cocker Spaniel. Parakeet, no, we were looking for cockatiel. The last one was a cockatoo. This one's a cockatiel. What kind of dog breed is this? Anybody at all? Not yet. Jesus. $25 seconds. Keith, I swear to God, if you don't write it again, I'm gonna kill you. I want a new line. That's right, Seth. You know me better than anyone. Carlos, nailed it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Yeah. Yep. Cocker Spaniel. 2 points for Keith. What movie is this from? What movie is this from? Which movie? Normally I ask like history questions, but that's really difficult with WAYLA. This was the hardest trivia I have ever put together, all pictures, but I promised last week I would do it. Normally it won't be like this. What are you looking at? Ah, you want to see a picture of me when I was younger? 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Sophie's Choice. No, night moves, no, but I liked what you were going for there. All the right moves is what you were trying to say. Cocktail is what we were looking for. Cocktail, what is, Interview with a Vampire. Yeah. That's a, whatever that terrible name he had in that is, I was trying to come up with on the fly and cannot think. For a half a point, what was Tom Cruise's name in Interview with a Vampire? Lestat. Jasper gets a half. What seed is this? What kind of seed is this? What's the name of this seed? No, different theme. We're moving away from the previous theme. It's a smooth transition, I hope. Just cockseed. Yep. Hey, Carlos, this may help you, man. Good job. 3, 2, 1, see it. Yep. That's a coconut. Coconut. I would have accepted it, in fairness. What are these? Cyrus, I'm gonna mute you, bud. Or is that young blood? Somebody's making noise. What are these? Yeah. Harry and Carlos are on it. That'll happen. I suspect they just hate me. 3, 2, 1. The Brazil nut. No. Here we just call them nuts. It is a cocoa bean. Those are cocoa beans. What kind of snake is this? Floor girl? Not Lynn? The other floor girl? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna really try to figure out who that is. 45 seconds on the clock is what I haven't done yet. Oh, Marisha. Yeah. Yeah, she just, she was there and then she fucked off. Good call. Hey, third of a point for you for noticing who it was. Harry, sometimes it's 5 seconds, sometimes it's 25 seconds, so I've just sort of averaged it to 10 seconds. Yeah, he's on Twitch. I know, man. I know, you hate him so much right now. 2-1. Yep. 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 It is the King Cobra. So, question, who wants to, for 1 point, why is a snake a king? Why do they give it the name king? For 1 point. It is not the markings on the back. It's not stands up or markings on the back. Not that. Anyone else? Prima nocta. Nope. It's not the biggest. It's not a douche. Not British. Anybody? They eat other snakes. Sid got it. Because a snake that eats other snakes, it's a king thing. Well, Julia was trying to say it, and I can only give it to one person. First person who said it was Sid. Sid gets the... Okay, Julia, you get an extra point. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Julia also gets a point. I'm glad to see we've all got this under control. These are the two leads in what show? Julian, I'll give you a half point if you write down each actor. Half point for each actor. Come on, Julian. You're always looking for your extra points. This is the one question I don't know. You've asked the one question. Machio and Zabka. But what's the show? What do we got? We were looking for Charles in Charge. Chris got it. We were looking for Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. Julia's top-notch answer was a doctor show. Huh? I mean, they look like they could do that. Instead, they're adolescent karate teachers. It's the same. It's just that they're just spitting out the same thing over and over. In the show? Yeah, Zabka and Machio. But we'd already done that while you were trying to come up with it. What movie is this? Jesse, you're getting 2 points if you get this one. I'm hoping some people just accidentally get this. It's actually the Tom Hanks plays Mr. Rogers. They were at this like the same time. I understand why you... By the way, that movie is called It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. The song is Beautiful Day in This Neighborhood. That's one of those Mandela effect things that everybody's been getting wrong forever. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. 3, 2, 1. What's it? The movie is Rambo ? Not gonna do it. It's, in fact, Cobra. It's not First Blood. It's not Rambo at all. It's Cobra. We had... You're gonna figure it out soon enough. Yeah. Just... Oh, yeah. Here comes Mike. That's my over the top, so if the people on Twitch are watching, they don't think I'm quoting Cobra when I say, here comes Mike. When I turn my hat around, it's a switch. And who is that person on the right? Anybody watch that show? I'm gonna give you 2 points for this. For 2 points, anybody. Who is that naturalist animal person shows up on, like, Jimmy Fallon and stuff? Yeah, you can put that. Who, Dave Attell? Sorry. A young Dave Attell. Seth got it. Seth wrote a young Dave Attell. So that's pretty great. Oh, Carlos, you're there, man. You're home. 3, 2, 1. What it is, Jive Turkeys. The Bear Whisperer. Nope. Jeff Corwin, no. Coyote Jones, I hate you right now. No. Cobra Dude, no. Jeff Corwin, no. Crocodile Dundee, no. Steve Irwin's cousin, maybe. The only person, Sid with Coyote Peterson. Coyote Peterson. You were home. You had it. Yeah. It's terrific. He lets himself get, like, bit by turtles and shit. It's awesome. Okay, did I do the math right? Is that 10 or how far away am I? Question, we'll call it 2 of round 3. What country is that? What country are we looking at? Youngblood, I'm muting you before you say something out loud. Love you. Jasper, I'm muting you before you say something out loud. Just so we all know we're unmuting ourselves to talk. That's all. Carlos, you love half points? Take a half point, my man. You've earned it. Yeah, Harry, I think you got it, buddy. Oh, I don't know. It's counting, but it didn't show up. Okay, 12 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Ecuador, no clue. El Salvador, no. What the hell? Is that Guatemala? Guatemala, no. Costa Rica looks like the rest of you. Costa Rica, yeah. Yeah. Puerto Rico, close. Sorry, Harry, I can't give it to you. This is like the opposite. But Carlos, you have no idea? All right, I have no opinion on that. What is the full name of this movie? I need the full name of this movie. Yes. Just as long as you say what this movie is actually titled, you'll get it. Ten seconds. Carlos, there's more, my man. There's more. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Who got it? E.T.'s not gonna get it. If you got E.T., not gonna do it. Extraterrestrials, not enough. E.T., no. E.T. the First Encounter. No, this is E.T. the Extraterrestrial. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. We didn't need E.T., we didn't need the Extraterrestrial, we needed both of them. On to question, I think, 4. That is really a good point. I need the actor and character for 1 point. 1 point, this is a separator. You get 1 point, not for each. You get 1 point total. Actor and... Carlos just wrote Elliot. I love that. I need the actor and the character for a total of 1 point. Oh, this is, by the way, totally off theme. If you're thinking, does this have to do with ET or extraterrestrial? It does not. Not coming to you, Jasper? Lynn, I'm going to hold you to that. Oh, Harry, you're going to hate yourself. And I love this. I love this so much. All right, before you guys show your answers, Harry wrote Christian Bale from American Psycho, and the character is named Jason Bateman. All right, now let's see what you wrote. We're looking for Christian Bale. We are looking for Bateman, but it's Patrick Bateman. Christian Bale and Patrick Bateman all together, 1 total point. Christian Bale, he's 27 in that. That's a 27-year-old. That's a really good question, see? You're asking the right questions. Yes, he's playing Jason Bateman in the movie. That guy's got issues. I don't know. He's did F words or whatever. We're gonna move on. What actor is that? Julian definitely knows this one. 45 seconds on the clock. Damn straight, Carlos. Great actor. Great actor. I think I could do with 4 days going by without hearing how great of an actor he is, but still, a great actor. I put him in my trivia. He's in my WAYLA, so. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Oh shit! I forgot to make you guys spell it correctly. I'll give you an extra half point if anybody spelled it correctly. Chris got it. George got it. Those are the only people I see who spelled it. It's not Frankie Muniz. Love that guess. X was obsessed with. That is definitely true. But it is Timothy Chalamet, but it's 2 E's. 2 E's finishing Timothy Chalamet. Or the first name. He looks like, yeah, except he'll never have that kind of fame. Ryder. You fucking woodland. Next person on our list. What is the show within this show? What show are we looking at? It's the show within the show. Yep. Alright, hey, I'll throw a third of a point for that. That's so annoying. I'm so annoyed. It took me 8 seconds. Cocaine. Yeah. Yeah, that was the 70s. Everyone got arrested in the 70s for cocaine. Yeah, that's not snow, Santa. That's a pretty much... Listen, that is a cause and effect. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? The show within the show, we had Home Improvements, the show. Tool Time is the show within the show. Bob the Builder, not bad. And also Tool Time with Tim the Toolman Taylor is probably the whole thing. No. So that's fair. Lynn, you shouldn't have been late. I don't know what that means. Okay. If you can name 2 of the 3 named children, I'll give you a point. The actors. Whoa, Jasper, what was... I think Jasper had it, but people started yelling over top of him. Everyone, we always yell bonus points. Oh. Well. Jasper, you get a point. Zachary Ty Bryan also might be Scientology? Am I remembering that? I could be wrong. Okay, what is the slogan for this brand of watch? What is the slogan for this brand of watch? Jasper, I'm muting you. And Cyrus, I'm muting. Maybe. It's gonna have to be pretty creative. We already went into that thousand points picture debacle. So now it's gonna have to be a... You don't have to answer that. Oh, that's actually science. General practitioner. Don't answer that either. Let's see it. Also, don't ever answer that. Yeah. Timeless simplicity. Nope. Every second matters. Nope. Swatch. It's a fucking waterproof, I think. Nope. Takes a licking but keeps on ticking. Yeah. Never stop running. Nope. Takes a licking but keeps on ticking. Time will tell. Ooh, that is actually creative. I like that. You should start a watch company, but you'll get no points from me. We were looking for takes a licking but keeps on ticking. That is the actual for real, George. That's the actual for real. What country is this? What country? I like my little games. Yeah, Julian. Oh yeah, Julian, you're like from there. You should know this one. Harry got it. Carlos, you should have listened to Harry. Let's see him. That is not Japan. To all the people who put Japan, it's Times Square in the United States. That there is America, the US, and I'm just a goofy goof who put that. There. What number is this, guys? Help me out. We got 2 more? 2 more, thank you. And that's to get to 9, not to get to 10, right? Because we did an extra one, so 2 more total. Got it. Oh, this is too easy. Who's this character? I would have liked for this to have gone a different direction, but 45 seconds. If you need 45 seconds. What character is this? I do. Yeah. Ooh. Do you know that, Keith? Okay. If you did, I would have thrown a lot of points at you, but nope. Is it the same voice as the other person? It wouldn't surprise me. 3, 2, 1, 0. What do we got? Yep. I was hoping people would write the last name, but it's really not important. Squidward Tentacles, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is not bad. But Squidward Tentacles, bravo. Okay, so do you think that's Billy West? The guy who does... Oh, I thought that was a Billy West. I'll be darned. Well, I'm just wrong then. I thought Billy West was the voice of SpongeBob. All right. I'm thinking of Adam West. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, wait, one more. And the last one. What is this a large group of? I hope that's a good question. I don't think it's a good question. Outside of there's like hay and sticks. I don't want hay and sticks in your answer. Sure. Yeah, carbon-based. Alright. 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 Fuck. Okay, take a point. Take a point for what if that's Navy SEALs. Yep. That's all. I mean, Harry actually got it right, and somehow you guys are giving better answers. Alright. What do we got? I was looking for squash. So if you wrote gourds, there are gourds in there, and I can't be angry at you for writing gourds. I'm giving you gourds and squash. So there. Decorative gourds and squash. Fine. Fucking fine. Fine. Just fucking whatever. Alright, is that it? Am I done finally with all the goddamn... Is that 30? Okay, give me your scores. Alright guys, welcome back. It's round a billion and I'm going to tell you some stories. This is actually going to be a quick story. 2 10-point questions. We're going to talk about Peter, a great mind. Peter was born in 1779 and he was immediately depressed. It was something he was going to have to cope. He would live 90 years. For 90 years he had to live with depression. In 1805 he became a physician and started working with his uncle Samuel. Okay, so this whole time, he's been creating these lists. He would write in his journal. He called it his treasure house, his journal, where he would create basically taxonomy of groupings of words, similar words, or alliteration, just rhyming words. He would just do this, and it was a way to cope. It was a coping mechanism of his because they didn't have therapy back then. So it was his way of keeping his mind off of his situation. His dad dying, his mother also had depression. Anyway, he goes to work for his uncle. He thinks he's in the clear. In 1818, his uncle, well, his aunt, but his uncle's wife dies, and 3 days later he walks in on Peter and he says, he just says, basically, "I'm sorry, my dear, I wish," and that's all he said. And then he full on Demon Barber of Fleet Streets himself, and right there in front of an already crazy depressed person in Peter. Peter holds him as he dies, his uncle dies, and he says, "I can't be around people. I need to dive into books at this point." So he becomes a leading voice in science and medicine from that point on in his life. He does some great things. It doesn't seem like a big deal now, but at the time, he just sort of had his opinion known by everyone. Some of the highlights were, he wrote a paper, and strangely, I couldn't memorize this. It's titled, "Explanation of an Optical Deception in the Appearance of the Spokes of a Wheel When Seen Through Vertical Aperture." I'm going to say it again. Explanation of an optical deception in the appearance of spokes of a wheel when seen through a vertical aperture. What he saw a wagon wheel. And when the wagon wheel was going a certain speed, light coming through that, or an aperture, would make the wheels look like they were going backwards. Now we've seen stuff move that fast. We see helicopter blades look like they're going slowly or even going backward, but what he realized was that's a trick on the mind. So it's called persistence of vision. It's not movies, although he would have a say in that. But basically what it's saying is there's a reason for blur in our minds because our mind says we hold on to an image after it disappears for the slightest amount of time. And basically that's why a pencil looks like rubber when you shake it, or a sparkler, you can write your name in a dark sky. So, I mean, our brain is doing this trick on us all the time, and that's called persistence of vision. Anyway, so he comes up with that, he writes this, and people go crazy for it. They love this idea, and they don't know how to use it, but he gets with some people, and they create these inventions, and these inventions are called I've tried so many times. Phenakistoscope. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, you've seen them before probably. If you've ever seen like an 1800s kid playing with a little thing, they spin a wheel and it looks like a person's walking because they spin it fast enough, and it looks like they're walking around a circle. And that was one of the first still image animations that were created. And he was one of the reasons. And down the road, that would actually lead to animation and movies. Them coming up with 24 still images makes it look like seamless vision. Actually, they said it was 12, which is why animation is in many cases done 12 frames a second. Okay, that was just one of the things he did. He also he figured out a lot of stuff in chess, which is something. He figured out the Knight's Tour. I don't know, Jesse, if you know the Knight's Tour, but he figured out an open Knight's Tour. He also, though, was weirdly religious, and I say weirdly religious because he was an opponent of pseudoscience, and he would always be the first person to go, no, that's not a real thing, and we're going to talk about one of those in a second. But he also wrote a thing for the Bridgewater Treatise. The Bridgewater Treatise was 8 volumes that were basically all sections of the universe that they were trying to prove natural theology, basically proving that because animals and plants are built this way. In his chapter or volume, he was trying to prove God must exist using science. Anyway, he was one of the foremost proponents of that. And then he also hated as a physician that people would analyze someone's scalp, measuring bumps to say that they're going to have this sort of mental acuity and what they might be successful at based on head mapping bumps. So, 2 questions. In 1852, they published his journal of all of those words that he had been collecting his whole life, his treasure house, and the study of feeling ahead and measuring those bumps and everything. I need, for 10 points, the study of measuring ahead for bumps and feeling of bumps and mapping ahead to see if someone has mental acuity. Write that down. And then the other one for 10 points is, what is treasure house in Latin? It was the name of the book that was published. 45 seconds. $22 seconds. Cyrus, I suspect you were already done by the time I was done reading the question. Yeah. What a dick. I had reiterated it a couple times, so by that point you had... Yeah. Let's see it. We're about to find out. Okay, so we've got Bumpy Head Book. Love that. Willem Magistram. So, yes, Jesse, you're on it. Pseudoscience, no. So, phrenology is the study of measuring your head. Phrenology. And the Latin word for treasure house is thesaurus. Peter Mark Roget. Peter Mark Roget was the first thesaurus, and he had collected all of those words. And that, in Latin, treasure house is thesaurus. In fact, treasure house is a brand now of website that is like an off-brand thesaurus. And Sarah, you're going to argue and win. I can see it in your eyes. Sarah's always looking to argue and win. But in the meantime, she's going to tell me later. Are you you're 100% sure on that, right? Okay, I do want to talk about that because he chose the Greek phenakistoscope from the phenakistikos, and I thought it was weird that he would choose the Greek word for that and the Latin word for the other thing. So you're actually confirming a suspicion I already had. Anyway, big round of applause for President, guys. Yay, 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 yay. Cyrus, taking it down. Sid, did you get both of those? Okay. With a score, yeah, that's right. Sorry, with a score of 49.83, 39 and a third. It looks like that's going to be a win for Cyrus, the president. Bravo for 34.5. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Stick around. We have a little conversation afterward. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. And he scrolled too far. Thank you so much for support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. Doesn't make it any less true for all of us here at Trivia Ronin. I'm Douglas Larlam saying, please, please, please don't be shitty, and I hope you learned something.